What's up, everybody? Just wanted to give you guys a little update. This is not going to be a normal looking reaction. It was bound to happen, and I spent probably way more hours than I needed to, but we had some glitchy technical issues with some of our clips, and I did everything I can. I just couldn't salvage everything. There is a little bit in here. There's certain scenes that are there, but our recap is there at the end. But just want to give you a heads up before we jump into this reaction. It's not going to look like a normal one. I did everything I could to save what I can. So here we go. Here's the reaction. Let's just get into it. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Vikings, Season 6, Episode 3. This is fun. This is really fun. Ivar is a new best friend.
Prince Oleg.
Yeah, and they have both killed their wives, and they have both killed their brother. Such great things to bond over.
Oh my goodness.
It is wonderful.
And now they have kidnapped Prince Igor.
Yeah, and they've made the decision to go to Kattegat and to fight and charge and kill and take that over. Yeah.
Let it go,
Okay.
yo.
So Ivar teaming up with the Rus Vikings. That sounds really interesting. I'm not gonna lie. It just sounds really interesting and dangerous and scary.
Can we let it backfire on Ivar and something horrible happen to him? Just saying. That would be super. Can we slingshot him through the trees? That was dope.
That was such an insane kill method. That was.
Oh my god.
That's just how creative they get with their death. Is just so insane.
I never would have thought of that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tie you to a tree and then let it go.
That was
Bye.
So crazy. So insane. So we got Bjorn. He's king. He's got a lot of things running through his brain. Trying to figure out if he's going to be a good king. What kind of king he's going to be. All this stuff. Like, I would imagine like normal leaders in his position would be dealing with. And he was presented with a situation. We're both very skeptical of the situation. That fine hair, stupid face... King Harold, or former King Harold, because he lost his kingship to Olaf. And, you know, we're kind of like, we've talked about this probably a little bit more off camera than we did on camera, but it definitely feels like a situation.
He's being like led away to have somebody else come and like take over some shit.
That fine hair really isn't in the condition and situation that he needs. Or that they say, that those two dudes say that he was in.
I feel like it's all bullshit.
It's a trap! It's a trap! But again, it's playing off of what potentially could be a vulnerability with Bjorn. In his, like, you set him up, and he knew exactly the right thing to say to him. He's like, what kind of king are you gonna be? And it's like, fuck, how did you know I'm struggling with that exact thing right now? Like, what the hell? And so, like, that whole situation is kind of like, Bjorn, just make the right decision. He's got his mama, Lagertha, like, definitely in his ear. Like, she is all about helping him make decisions. And she's like, I wouldn't have done that. He betrayed me. Like, and he's like, well, I'm not you. And this whole thing. And
which I'm like, maybe keep your opinions to yourself for just a little bit.
Yeah, and
until he asks for help, don't offer any help.
And she's building a nice little farm for her to basically go retire, just go be alone, go do her thing.
Buried the sword.
But the folks that Bjorn let go, Ivar's people, they've spotted her, they saw her. I'm a little worried for her now, because
this is some bullshit. I hope she kept a spare sword, like
at least an axe or something,
just
right?
in case. You know, break glass just in case.
Like, do you have your shield like hanging up like on display or something? Like, can you go grab your shield and an axe and just defend yourself?
Damn it!
Just in case, you never know. Who knows? Question mark, please.
Die?
I don't know if she'd want to.
She just, like, I mean, not like necessarily wants to die, but like, is she okay with death if it happens now?
And there was one comment that I saw, which I wish I grabbed it and featured it, but I totally forgot to do that. But someone was like, because the prophecy is that Lagertha is going to die because of Ragnar's sons.
Right.
What if that's not a physical, one of them kills her, But Bjorn's actions, by letting these dudes go, ultimately leads to her death.
Good call.
Because he
didn't think about that.
That's a really interesting thought. I wonder if that's going to play out. I say no, because she's going to kill anybody that comes and tries to hurt her. She's going to take those dudes out because she is the most world famous shield maiden ever. She's going to handle her shit.
By the way, the comments that we got about, like, after we ran the Spartan race about, like, me being a shield maiden, I'm like, fuck yes, guys, thanks! But anyways, no, I don't know.
Ragnar would have been really disappointed in me because I failed on the spear throw.
We all failed on the spear throw.
He would have been upset with me.
But
yes, there was a spear throw.
It was dope. It was hard. I feel... I don't know if she can take on that many dudes at her age. However old she's supposed to be.
Take on how many, what?
Dude, stop. That's inappropriate.
Sorry. You set me up.
That was naughty.
Out of the ballpark. Crushed it.
She don't want any of that business. Yeah. No, but like...
I think she's done loving.
Yeah, no. She's...
All her lovers have passed on and she's done. She just wants to remember
There's only one true love and his name is Ragnar.
Yeah, I mean, but she had fun with her other lovers too.
Killing them on her wedding day.
Yikes.
And whatnot.
Brutal.
No, but I don't know if she can take on that many, like, dudes, like, and fight them all off. I think it's gonna be... Because, like, if she's supposed to be, like, so much older...
Right.
You know?
I mean, they're still building and farming, so I hope that there's still people there, like, around her.
Yeah.
Like, I hope she's safe.
Uba, don't go anywhere yet.
Yeah, totally. And speaking of him, like, he's basically made a deal with Flatnose to go... He wants to go find Floki. Like, where the hell is Floki? Like, what is going on with that? And he wants to travel to Iceland, because obvious it's Iceland. Welcome to Iceland. He wants to travel to Iceland and go on that journey, but Bjorn asked him to stick around first to protect Kattegat, and because Vitsert is in a really bad place. He is mourning the death of a girl that he loved. He is drunk as hell, and he's just acting a fool. But, again, hard to blame him under the circumstances. Hopefully he gets his shit together, because I don't like seeing him. Like, I really like that dude as a character. Like, he's a really cool character. Hopefully he snaps out of it, because the dude could fight. He's really cool. They're going to need him at some point. So, really good start to this season. Do you have any other thoughts before we jump into this? Let's go. Or not.
Is this the end? No. King Olaf has invited you to feast with him.
What's that blood?
What kind of feast is that?
It's blood, isn't it?
Come and sit down. Would you like some horse liver?
Oh, no.
It's sacred to the god Freya.
I know. Thank you.
Well, at least they immediately debunked our thought about him.
I've been thinking of our contradictory fortunes. If it's true that the Norns spin our fate, then what helps them to make their decisions? Are you listening to me? I took your kingdom from you.
Olaf is weird as hell.
Is there something that is the reason for it all? Are we, for example, punished for our hubris, for taking the gods for granted? Do we have the fate that we deserve? You're my prisoner at my mercy. Is that something that you deserve? It is nothing to do with me?
You found me laying badly wounded on the battlefield. If you would have left me there to die, of course, this would be different. What is fated is acted out by all of us. It's just that we can't help it.
I still cannot believe that the gods play with us for their amusement. One thing I am certain of, the Christian God will destroy our gods.
Oh, damn.
How can you be so sure?
I feel it in my liver. But not before I have safely reached Valhalla. But one thing I'm thinking of is whether to have you killed or not. Or does it matter?
Dun dun dun.
That dude is...
Like the way he's like feeling up on his furs and stuff. Like, stop. That's super creepy. Cut it out. Oh, and that look. What the fuck was that?
2 peas in a pod. 2 complete, absolute psychopaths.
That pod is ripped open and on fire.
Is the prophecy true? Is something terrible really going to happen to your brother?
No, I was bluffing.
Bluffing. But then how did you know about Prince Tyr's new wife?
It was rather easy. Anna used to be one of my mistresses. One day she asked my permission to marry my brother. Since I was growing tired of her, I granted her request.
What a dick.
Smart dude.
I know, but like...
Why do you follow me?
Uh-oh.
Everywhere I go, I feel your eyes upon me.
Do not slip and fall in
I
that.
think I should be with you.
Oh no.
I know I'll bring you luck and good fortune.
How can you say that?
Because it is true.
No.
Every man I choose to go with has luck and good fortune.
You're wasting your time. I have a wife. I love her.
What is that to me?
Shit.
I can help you. If you were with me, you would never doubt yourself again. And you will be the greatest king to ever live.
That's just because you don't want to be a slave anymore.
You have chosen the wrong man. I told you I'm not free.
I know. That is your problem. But you can solve it. After all, you're the king.
Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bitch, you're not winning today. Not today, Satan.
That must have been really hard for him.
Was it? Somebody help this kid. I hate seeing him like this. Oh my god!
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Dude.
You gotta stop drinking, dude. You gotta stop drinking.
That's rough. That is really rough.
I don't like that at all. That was awful. But
I don't like seeing him like this at all.
no. He's just slowly slipping. Well, not really slowly. He's quickly slipping away.
Yeah. Yeah, see, so there's still a whole bunch of people there.
Are you Lagertha?
Yes. Are you all from this village?
Not all of us. Some of us live in another village.
They all came to see her.
If the rumors were true.
Ah, yes.
Where are you menfolk?
Most of us are widows. We lost our men, our husbands, and older sons in storms and battles. Now we have to raise our children alone. Life is hard.
I understand. Perhaps it would be better if I share it with you all.
So she doesn't want this anymore.
I don't think.
But she doesn't get to choose.
Isaac, it hurts me. It hurts all of us to see you so.
I walk between the places. I see the place where my mother was struck down. I see the place Thora was burned alive.
Dude.
And everywhere else, I see Ivar. He's always with me. Right now, he's over there.
Oh, shit.
Looking at me.
Dude, he is going fucking crazy.
Waiting for me.
He isn't. He isn't with you.
Of course he is. You can't see him. I can see him. It's the ghosts.
Yeah, look at his fucking eyes.
I know, they're so red and bloody.
You're with child. Yes. I've always wanted a son. Or a daughter. I don't mind. Just someone to love.
Dude.
Oh, he's killing me here.
Видеотрок висит не иначе. Ще ключица с ним что твоя вина. Слушаю.
Anything happens, it's your fault. Damn.
No pressure. No pressure.
As he like turns around and walks away from the kid.
You intend to look for some undiscovered land in the middle of the ocean. Are you really going to take Hali and Asa with you on such a hazardous expedition?
I hadn't thought.
I have. What are you suggesting, Lagertha?
I'm suggesting you leave them with me. I would be happy to look after them, and I could teach them many skills that they would need in life.
And if there was any danger of you being lonely?
Then it's true. They would give me companionship. I don't deny that.
If the children agree, I think it is a good idea.
And so do I.
And since you are pregnant with our first child, maybe you should stay home as well.
What did you say?
I just said that since you
I heard what you said, and the way you said it. So dismissively. Oh, you poor little woman. So weak. So helpless. You were with child. We must look after you.
You know, that's not what I meant.
Let me tell you something, Uber Lothbrok. I will not be left behind. I have had enough of compromising with the men in my life. Wherever you go, I will go too. Whatever you do, I will do too. Even to the ends of the earth. Even to the ends of endurance. Isn't that what love means,
Skull.
Skull.
You can't deny that, right?
Watch your fucking mouth. Watch your fucking mouth.
Do you know that their real last names apparently are Ragnarsson?
No way.
Like Ragnar's son.
Oh, okay.
Not Lothbrok.
Gotcha.
I want to put Kattegat on the map. I want the world to know we're open for business. I wouldn't want anything to stop that.
And what about you?
What about me?
Are you open for business?
Are you still a Viking?
Oh.
Do you still secretly want to be on the move? Always traveling and never arriving?
No, of course not. I found my fixed point. Here is my space.
See, that's my concerns with him as king. That he has that adventure in him.
Yeah.
And that wonder and that curiosity.
I think he's changed with her.
Feels like it.
Look, he turned down a slave.
Yeah.
And she was all up in the business. That is the sight right there.
But will never say anything bad towards her ever again.
No, don't you fucking talk shit to Tori, man. She'll bust your ass.
Even if it's not shit talking.
Yep.
Just watch your tone, son.
No fucking way. Don't do this.
She just walks in just butt ass naked.
She's looking to get an ass whooping. Gunhild is not gonna have that shit.
She will slice that bitch's head off.
Don't do it, Karen. Don't do it.
Come here, Bea.
Don't do that. Don't do it. No! Come on! Don't slip and fall in there! I feel like he's gonna have bad luck now. Oh no, I don't want to watch that either.
Dude, fucking Bjorn.
Please
Bjorn.
don't do that. Don't do it.
I think he already made his decision. I mean,
like big Bjorn or little Bjorn.
Like her being up in the mix, he was able to turn that down. He couldn't handle her just crawling in bed butt naked. No. He's like, all right, let's do it.
He's gonna fall into it. Is that his brother? Oh my god!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Look, even Ivar's like, damn, that's too far. That Ivar, you are awful.
Oh, breakers, philanderers, and murderers. Where are you going?
They're about to get ambushed.
Pig shit. No.
Retreat! Retreat! Under the water!
No, 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 no.
See the wreck of humanity.
No!
Scorched flesh!
They're so fucked.
The young at each other's throats. Upon a sea of corpses.
Dude, Olaf is...
Dude. I mean, how long can you tread water? Oh my god.
A feast for the gods.
Oh my god.
I hate that. That's...
Bjorn totally got played. Completely. He thought he was going in with all kinds of like surprise. He's like, no problem.
And Olaf knew it was coming.
Because he's got plants.
That's gotta be it. I mean,
that's why those two dudes went the other way. They're in on it. It's all bad right now, it seems like. Lagertha's in a horrible spot.
Yep.
She had to dig out her sword because now the dudes that Bjorn let out are now hunting her people in that area, and all I can think about every time I see her now is that we're just basically building to her death.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Same.
I feel like we're just building to her end.
Yeah.
And it's like, how is this going to play out? It's just the way she talks, the way she acts, the way she's carrying herself. It all feels like she's just ready.
Yeah. Okay, so Bjorn, Lagertha, Ivar's loving his life right now.
Yeah,
he's just all fucking about it.
I mean, he looks a little thrown off by some of the stuff that this dude's doing.
Well, I mean, that last scene, though, with the...
That was the dog.
New accessory.
Yeah, it was basically... He was a dog. They turned him into a dog.
He
even looked was just like, shocked. What the fuck? And he even was like, why did you have to kill your brother? Like, he even questioned that.
Yeah.
So, like... Even Ivar is being like, he's being like tripped out. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, this is too much. You've gone too far. Like, I have a really like far line, but you've even gone farther than that.
It's just the way he goes about his acts. Like, are you really like you really gonna do this, brother? He's like, mm-hmm. He's like doing a dance while his like brother is being like this dude is like on a whole nother level of just like savage. Mm-hmm. Like he almost enjoys it too much.
Yeah.
Him and Ivar together are gonna be a really big problem. Like a really big problem.
Yes.
Shit. If he does this to his family, what the fuck's he gonna do to his enemies?
Oh my god.
Like, whoa, jeez. This is really intense, though. Like, so we were obviously way wrong.
Yeah.
About the whole. Well, we were right about the whole idea about it not being. It was being a setup for Bjorn, but stupid face. I mean,
different way.
I mean, fine hair had nothing to do with any of this. It's all Olaf just doing his thing. This dude is so trippy. He's like...
Well, okay, so then Olaf sent those two dudes who were supposed to be friends of Harold.
Yes.
Yeah, get it.
He's totally playing Bjorn, like, completely.
It's fucked.
And... yeah, that was a really tough episode to watch. That whole situation with Vitzert, like...
oh my god.
He has completely lost his mind. He's seeing things.
I feel really bad for the dude.
Yeah.
I feel like he's a really good dude. I mean, he's made some bad choices. But I feel like deep down, like, he's a good dude.
I mean, just the fact, like, he's seeing all the, like... He sees it. Like, his girl is there. Ivar is there. Like, it's like to him, they're, like, haunting him. And the fact that we have to see her all just, like, burnt, like, that's horrifying. And, like, his eyes are just so bloodshot and just fucked. Like, he's obviously not sleeping, and all he's doing is drinking. It's like, it's rough seeing him like this.
How do you stay awake while drinking? Because I have one little sip of alcohol, and I'm like, all right, it's sleepy time.
Try being haunted the way he's being haunted.
That's true, too.
Sure you want to go to sleep? Like, I don't know if I even want to be awake. You go to sleep, be awake, you're probably seeing all this horrible shit.
Yeah. That's true.
This is a really, really interesting start to this season, though. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of digging it, though, because it's
so good. It's so good.
But it's like the emotions are starting to come out, because it's like you're really feeling for Vitzert. You're like really feeling like the concern for Lagertha is there. Like, what the fuck is going on with Bjorn? Like, he's definitely going to question himself even more now. Like, he's at this crossroads of, like, being a leader and a king, like, and he's dealing with shit, and now he just got ambushed. Like, that's not going to help his confidence level at all.
Well, and what's going to happen when he comes home and Gunhild is like, hi, this is Ingrid and your new child,
right.
you
have
asshole.
2 new babies. It's just, like, he just can't help it. Like, that's just, it's one of his weaknesses. He just can't keep it in his pants. Can't do it. She pushed him really hard, though. Like, she was really relentless. Like,
okay, but that's like a test of a real man there.
Yeah, and he failed. He's failed many times in this regard. Like, he's got a track record of it. Like, it's just, all he has to do is just be Bjorn, and, like, women want to just come sleep with him. So
just go home to your wife and just live out your fantasies that way.
Yeah. It's rough. This all feels like... It feels like the only person who's in a positive situation is Ivar. It's like, fuck.
Well, but I mean, minus that little reaction to, you know...
Right, but he's in a good position. It's not like he's in danger of anything right now.
No, well, I mean, don't piss off that prince.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's for damn sure.
Don't fuck that up.
So, wow. Really cool start to this season. I'm into it. I'm digging it. I think it's interesting.
Same.
They've got me sucked in. So, do you have any other thoughts before we wrap this up?
Nope.
All right, y'all. Leave some comments down below. As always, like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and we will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.